1, 2, 3.
Oh, snap. What's up? This is my friend's garage, but it's also Behind the Frames with Armando Mendoza and Jarrell Villanueva.
Season 2.
2, Episode 1.
Yes. What's it called? This is a brand new setup.
Yeah, how do you like it?
It's okay. It's a little bit shitty. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Blanket?
It's not a blanket. It's an actual screen.
Blanket?
What?
I can use it as a blanket if I wanted to.
You could, but it wouldn't be that soft. But as of recording this, today is February 13th, releasing on February 14th, 2021.
Yes, 2021. We haven't seen you guys since 2020.
I know we.
How was it?
It wasn't
Was
great.
it fun?
It wasn't. What's it called?
Yeah.
So why are we in season 2? Tell us why.
Because new year, new season. And that's as real as it can get. Because there's no new me. How has this year treated you?
Are you talking about 2021 or 2020?
2021.
2021.
2 months in.
Kicked me in the ass. But I mean, we're headed towards a good path. As far as my calculations, where I want to go, as far as my life, pretty sure it's on track. But I know at any moment it can be sidetracked and zooted.
It's okay. If it gets zooted, we'll get zooted together.
But yeah, how about you? How was your 2021 so far?
So far, it's been a lot better than 2020. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. I got a new job with this man. He's my boss now. How about that? I don't know if we've told you guys that yet, but if we haven't, here's your information.
Okay, technically I'm not the boss. It's just I have my position is just slightly ahead. But
Yeah.
we're still on the same level, because we're a team. And every team, there is no I in team.
They're depending on how you spell it, but
No, but really, what are your plans for this year? Oh, and if you're sorry to interrupt you, but if you hear cars in the background, again, we are in a shitty environment where we cannot control our environment.
no, those are just added in. We wanted to make you feel like you're right at home with us. You know what I mean? Being from the Bay
neighborhood.
Area. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it called? But so please forgive us. But going back to you, how has your year been?
My year's been pretty good, I would say. Yeah.
That's very conclusive. That's very comprehensive, I'd say. What's it called? So what are your plans for this year?
My plans are to blow up and to act like I don't know nobody.
You're gonna blow up, act like you know nobody.
Yes.
Well, what's it called? How's your photography going?
It's been going. I think it's going somewhere. You know what I mean? I think that I'm at a point where I'm finding out what I want to do with my photography and who I am as a photographer.
Yeah.
What about you?
What's it called? Well, first of all, let me tell you something. This man is a real king, and when I mean real king, I mean REELKING. What's it called?
That spells free.
He's been killing it on Instagram Reels and
Yeah.
TikTok. Well, we're
Not
still struggling
really.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later. But you asked about me, right?
I did ask about you.
You asked about me. What are we asking me about?
How has this year been treating you? Also, let's talk about your plans for your photography. Where's your plans going? Because I know you have some right now.
What's it called? So, as far as photography, I mean, I've been kind of experimenting with new looks and styles, and also dealing with new system. Like I'm also in the market for a new camera, and right now I have my eyes set on the Sony A7R II.
Join that Sony gang.
The Sony gang. I'm finally going to be part of the Sony. I've been with the Nikon gang for a while, and I love Nikon. Nikon will always have a special place in my heart. fuck what everybody says about Nikon. You know, especially Canon users. Canon users hate the
Those
shit
are
out
the
of Nikon.
worst. Okay, I'm both Canon, Nikon, and a Sony user. I will say that those are all three great cameras, equally great, but the Sony is the best.
I think, yeah, in terms of like quality and just all around, Sony has a lot of great products. They put a lot of, quality and care and effort into all their products.
They put a lot of thought into it. They really want to make sure that the user gets the experience that they need. But you know what really I don't like about my camera?
What do you?
I don't like.
He has an A6400, by the way.
I don't like how I can't have my own preset. I can't just like click and be in like my own preset like manual.
Oh, your manual settings.
Like my manual settings. Like I can't.
You always
do
have
that.
to adjust and readjust.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't just like I'm where I want to be. Like in Hennick. Shout out to Hennick.
03 by the way.
03. He has the A6500. And he has that function, which doesn't make any sense to me because that camera was made first.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, every time they create a camera, they obviously have to take a couple things out and put a couple
why
things
that? Why would they take that function out? That's such an important function.
What's it called? Well, basically, it's all in developmental. Some things you have to like sacrifice in order to get to the. But going back to it, I'm getting the Sony A7R2. we sidetracked so much.
Sorry.
But I'm getting the Sony A7R2, and the reason for that is because the A7R family is, I believe, one of the elite like camera families with the Sony brand.
It's full frame, right?
It's full frame, yes.
Yeah.
The other elite family in the Sony brand would be the A series, like the new A1 that's coming out, which is, my god, a beauty in itself, and it's like a beast in itself.
I haven't seen anything on it.
Bro, 50 megapixels. Ooh, it looks so fucking good.
You're gonna have to send me some links, man. Well,
Bro.
Actually, you probably shouldn't. I can't buy anything.
You know how much it costs?
How much?
It costs $6,000.
Wow.
I think just for the body alone.
That's more than my car.
That's more than anybody's car, or
Well,
like a used car.
Yeah. Yes.
But in terms of photography, I am trying to do more. I guess more serious. Go in a more serious direction. Oh my god, my phone is.
Bro.
I know. Ooh, TikTok. Okay.
TikTok. Okay.
Going back to it, I do want to go on a serious direction with my photography. Like, I do want to do more eloquent and elegant portraits of people rather than the standard, go on a location, try to look nice and all that stuff. I want to do, I want to, like, get to know people as well in the process. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
So when we first started with photography, we mentioned this in season 1, episode 2, when we were talking about our journeys. But my whole thing about photography was it was storytelling in the sense of stills. So if you can encapsulate that into basically a picture form, but also like interview them as well, like blend those two together, and you have something beautiful. And I think the most iconic pictures, or at least like the most like impactful pictures, are the pictures that have a story behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I've been kind of trying to do that. It's kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like trying to think of a story and think of a way to capture that story in one picture. It's a hard task. But
yeah,
there's a way.
And another thing too, it's like we're always gonna go with it, but it's even though it's difficult, it's meaningful. It's worth it at the end,
Oh yeah.
And another thing too that I'm trying to I guess do with my photography is also go in a more artistic direction, because in a sense of photography, it's usually just been point and shoot, poses and all that, and
yeah,
there is merit to that, but I do want to do more concept based, like just like how a painting is. Every paint, like a painting of a simple fruit, like fruit on the table, like that's cool if you can master it and like make it look nice, but to turn those fruits into a building or something that's like more abstract,
Yeah.
I want to do that, but with photography.
Okay. I'm excited to see what you make.
I'm excited, but I'm also scared, and it's scary because it's just like, am I able to pull it off? You know?
I'm sure you are. You just have to keep going until you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just have to see what works and see what doesn't work.
Yeah, and also, I remember when we first started this podcast, it was to highlight our filmmaking journey.
We haven't even made any films.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, in the process of the podcast, we have not made anything at all, and basically.
Oh, I mean, I want to say that I have made like 1 or 2 music videos, but that's about it. That's about it.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know, Armando is a very talented
Thank you.
artist all around.
So are you. You're top tier. Okay, we took pictures the other day, right? And I was shooting and he was shooting. We were both doing our own things, but we were shooting the same subject. And he was like, "Here, want to look?" And I looked. I wanted to just set my camera down right then and there. Just like, oh my god. You didn't even have to edit those pictures.
What's it called? No, it's the other way around. Where when you showed me your shit, I was just like, "Fuck!" I wanted to. When we went down to downtown,
Yeah.
and you showed me your picture, I was like, I should just quit. That's why I just stopped.
I didn't even edit like hardly any of my pictures that I took downtown. I did not like them at all.
What's it called? But you are a talented photographer, artist.
So are you.
Okay, you know what? We need to stop this shit right now. Let's just say that we're both talented,
Yes.
okay? Because I feel like
Power to the player.
exactly. I feel like I keep doing that shit, and I think it's annoying for me because, like, you know, honestly, both of us are talented. I need to appreciate that about myself. We need to appreciate that about each other, you know. And going back to the filmmaking, I actually do plan on do it because I made a new YouTube channel for myself, right? And my goal is to do a short film, like not a really big short film, like a 30-minute, but more so like a 5-minute short, you know. And I got this idea from. Do you know who Joseph Gordon-Levitt is?
No.
He's the guy who played in The Dark Knight Rises, Robin. He's in 500 Days of Summer. He's in Don John. He's in that new movie Power. No. Okay, well, JGL, basically, he's an actor, but he started off creating short films for himself, and that eventually led him on to directing his first feature, and that was very moving for me because what I saw in that was it was consistency, you know.
Yeah.
Even if the short was shit, I mean, it teaches you something every time, and I've been procrastinating on that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so have I. I think we both have.
Yeah.
And that's something that we really have to work on, just as creators. You know, consistency. That's what it's all about. Just consistency.
You know, another thing too. I was talking with a friend last night, and she said something beautiful. She said, "Step one step," right? And I think as as we go on in life, we tend to look at step 30, step 60, step 100, right?
Yeah.
Before we even begin to look at step 1, right? So in actuality, like, taking that first step is the most important step at all. It's actually the most important step, because if you can take step 1, then you can go on to 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that sounds simple, but taking the first step is usually hard because you have to get over yourself, you know?
Makes a lot of sense. Who said that?
Huh?
Well, you can tell me later.
No, I can
Okay.
shout her out. What's it called? I can shout out my friend Hazel.
Oh, I had a feeling it was her.
Yeah, what's it called? But yeah, when she said that to me, I was like, yo, step 1 step. That is in itself like a really good saying, because, you know, it's just that one step, bro.
It is that one step. Take that step. We're
But,
taking that step right now.
And, you know, with the camera, I feel like with the cameras that I have, like, that's already my first step. But, you know, in order to elevate and go up, I feel like I need to upgrade, you know?
I understand what you mean, because I felt the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like with the Nikon, I couldn't really do as much as I could, or as much as I wanted to, you know? But even after you get that camera, you're still gonna have to work for what you want, because it's not the camera.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I anticipate with the new camera that I'm gonna get in a couple months.
Yeah.
Is relearning, because with the Nikons that I have, you know, like I know the system in and out. I know how to deal with it, and but every time you're dealt with a new system, like your camera, every time I work with your camera, I don't know what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
it's constant relearning and learning, and that's how photography is.
It
Sometimes
is. Yeah.
you think you know it all, but then sometimes you have to step it back and be like, okay, let me learn the basics again. The more you keep relearning the basics, the more you get better as a photographer, and that's what I've noticed, because there are times where I've been stubborn and I was like, oh, I already know my shit, right?
Yeah.
And I go on a shoot and I'm just like, oh, how do I do this? And then after the shoot, I'm just like, oh, I could have done that, but I was too stubborn to be like, relearn the things, because I was like, oh, I already know it,
Yeah.
and like
I really want to go back to school for photography, but at the same time, I feel like I'm just gonna waste my money.
I'm gonna have to kind of refute all of that. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm trying to say that don't go to school for
Yeah.
photography. I'm saying, like, honestly, your best school is right in front of you, which is YouTube.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of talented photographers out there who share their knowledge, and you learn from them, and then you kind of elevate from there. And because if you go to school, like I have this thought with film school as well, because I used to want to go to film school, right? But the more I realize, it's just like the greatest directors that have nominated for Oscars or Golden Globes. I mean, did they go to film school?
And it's not even with just directors. It's more with like anybody. Like you see actors,
Mhm.
they didn't go to school. They just did it. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
kind of just like took that step and did it. And like with musicians, like anybody. Like there are people who went to school to do what they want to do, but just because you go to school doesn't mean that you'll always succeed. And that's what's always kind of held me back from going to college. I mean, of course I did go to college, but I've always felt like school wasn't for me,
I'm gonna take a real quick pause. I'm gonna pause it real quick because I gotta do the system thing.
Has it been 20 minutes?
Almost. So
17.
38.
okay,
I was gonna put a 2 up.
and we're go. Okay, and we're all set again.
Okay.
But go ahead, continue.
I was done.
Oh, but yeah, like what's it called? Quentin Tarantino, one of my favorite all-time directors. Right? He's created 9 films so far. And did he go to film school?
He did not, but that clip that you sent me, I think we talked about this already. The clip that you sent me of his interview where he was like, oh yeah, for like 2 years I worked on this short film, and every weekend I would go and spend like my whole check on this film. And then he, recorded all this footage, and then eventually he had all the footage that he wanted, but when it was time to make it, he didn't like what he had.
But I think it was, yeah, like that's it. Like what the thing is too, that I, looking back at that interview, I also think, I feel like that was necessary for him.
Yeah.
Because it was him failing his first ever short film is in itself the thing he needed to do in order to create Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, all them. If he didn't fail his first time, who knows if he would have like continued, or right. But I think there's a saying. It's try again, fail better.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's talk about Valentine's Day.
Yeah, what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day, well, someone didn't ask for Valentine's Day off, so
Call her out right now.
I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But anyway, up until 4 o'clock, I'll be all alone.
You want a date? I'm free until 2.
Maybe.
What's
Maybe.
I got work on Valentine's Day.
Have fun. I wonder if anyone's gonna be there. Tell
On
me how it
Valentine's
goes.
Day?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I hope no one's there. But what do you plan on doing with your boo thing?
With my boo? Well, we're gonna get Saruki's. If you don't know what that is, that's a sushi place here in my hometown of Vallejo, California.
And that's also my old job.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I went there for her birthday one time, my girlfriend's birthday.
And I was
Pretty
working.
good. Yeah, he was working.
It was so out of nowhere too.
Yeah. What were we doing? We were like stopping by.
You guys ordered a combo plate.
Yeah,
and then,
it was-
What's it called?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna get. We're probably gonna get another combo plate. I would recommend Saruki's. Another great sushi place is Sushi Grill. That's another great one.
Saruki's in the plaza in Vallejo. If you're from Vallejo, go there.
Yes. We're probably gonna get some Quicklies after that. Too.
Quickly's.
Yeah. And
Quickly's another place.
someone just Deja, or I don't know. You can cut that out if you want. But our coworker said that not to go to Quicklies, and I was like, "What? Why shouldn't I go to Quicklies?" And they were like talking trash about Quicklies, like, "Oh, Quicklies is dirty. Why don't you go to Share Tea?" And I'm like, "I don't want to share my tea with anybody. I want my tea quick." So I go to Quicklies.
Yeah, Quickly's used to be the spot.
It used to be until COVID.
Yeah, until COVID. And then, what's it called?
Oh, another thing I want to mention is that you guys should go out and get some color changing light bulbs for your home, because I got some and it's life changing. Set it to red at 20%.
Red out of 20. So did you do the silhouette challenge?
Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
I will. Clock in at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and it'll be there.
Eastern time. What's going to be 7 p.m. here.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Where are we? What's our percentage at right now?
19.
19%.
What are you doing after work on Valentine's Day?
What am I doing after work on Valentine's? Well, since I get off around like 6 p.m., I might just go home and cry.
Oh, good luck.
But
with that. Okay, well, so while we're still on the topic of Valentine's Day, before we transition, I hope everyone listening is having a wonderful Valentine's Day.
I don't.
And if you're cuddled up next to your boo while listening to this or watching this, whatever you please, give him a big fat wet kiss and a wet willy.
You know what I will say though? It's been annoying seeing couples on TikTok being super cute and shit.
I haven't been on TikTok in a really long time.
Well, I have, and the trending thing right now is couples doing cutesy wootsy shit to each other. And here's like, I don't have anything against couples. It's just
Okay.
I'm just single right now,
And
so I'm just single.
just get like a stuffed animal or something.
You know what? That won't work. But I see all this cute shit on the TikTok, and I'm just like,
Do you want me to get you a pillow pet?
no, I don't want a pillow.
What about like a? You already have an Alexa. Why don't you just talk to her?
Alexa doesn't love me. but no, like honestly, those TikTok couple shit, they're cute. Like, even though I cringe at them because they're still cute, it's just like, it sucks because I'm single.
Just like delete TikTok.
I can't.
Okay, whatever.
TikTok is
Anyway,
my livelihood.
If anyone's single, hit him up. I'll put his number in the description below.
No. I mean,
Click that.
what's it called?
Whatever it is, the like button.
Hold on,
subscribe,
hold on.
comment.
Before
all
you
down
even go there, before you even go there, what's it called?
all down there.
I am not looking right
All
now.
I'll put his number here, and right there,
I'm the one editing this.
and over there.
What the fuck? What's it called? But
Right there.
I'm
It's
not
following
looking.
me. It's in my hands.
So you're basically making me do work for you.
It's in my hands.
But, what's it called? But I am not looking for anybody right now.
Oh, it just came out of his ear.
What's it called? But I'm not looking for anybody right now.
Yes, he is.
I'm focusing on my work, and that is like the most like.
If you find him on Tinder, let me know. Cause
Why you gotta reveal that I'm on Tinder? What's it called?
You just revealed it yourself. I was gonna have them look.
I'm
for
gonna
me.
delete my Tinder now just because you said that. But yeah, I'm just gonna be single for a while.
Okay,
Single for a Pringle.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah. What's it called?
That's what I said
Really?
5 years ago.
5 years ago? You said that you're gonna be single, and what happened?
That happened.
What's it called? How long have you guys been together? 5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Damn.
Almost. Next month it'll be 5 years.
Damn.
And what's today? It's the 13th.
Today's the 13th.
Today's the 13th.
Tomorrow's the 14th.
What day? How many months is in this month?
What do you mean?
How many days is in this month? 28.
28, so 14 more days.
So
until-
14 more days.
Oh, because yours was March 1st,
Yeah,
right?
March 1st.
So 15 days.
15 days, and it'll be 5
No, 16
years.
days.
16 days, and it'll be 5 years.
God damn.
5 years.
Man, you're lucky.
Yeah. What are we gonna do for our 5 years?
Can I come?
Yeah. Oh, you know you're gonna shoot us.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot you guys.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot us.
With a BB. Just kidding. But what's it called? You really? Are you
Yeah.
down? I'm
Yeah,
down.
we're making our first home video.
Huh?
I don't know if I want to cut this or not. That is.
I'm talking about like to show our kids like
yeah.
like how we spent our
course.
not Valentine, like how we spent our
So
5-year anniversary.
basically, I'm just gonna be your cameraman while you guys go on a date and
Yeah,
third wheeling.
exactly.
So you're just asking me to be a third wheel.
Yeah, I'm pretty much asking you to be like paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Yeah,
Wow.
Papa,
Paparazzi.
paparazzi.
Wow.
You're
You're good.
biggest fan.
Free Britney.
Oh,
Wait, it's not Britney. That's a.
Isn't it Lady Gaga?
That's Lady Gaga.
Papa. I should rap that. I should like remix it.
I hope we don't get copyright infringement.
Just cut that part out.
I'm not gonna cut this out.
Fine.
But are we at the end? By the way, this is gonna be. We're gonna be consistent with this shit.
Yeah, and after this is just the first episode. Promise
the first
it's gonna
episode.
be better after this. Promise. We're gonna have actual stuff to talk about, not just this. So if you listen this far, trust me, next week you're gonna love it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. But we're gonna be consistent. That is my promise to you. What about you? Are you promising that to the American
I'm
people?
promising.
To the national, global audience?
Yes. And I hope you are listening.
Because we have a global audience.
Yes.
We have people from Australia.
You know, someone from New Zealand followed me yesterday.
Who is it?
I don't know, some random person. But I looked at the profile, and the place that they're at is the same place my uncle's at.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
right? Like,
By
what
the
a
way,
coincidence.
New Zealand, I'm jealous of them.
So am I. They're like back to normal. I've
they're
been
back to
seeing
normal.
a lot about New Zealand recently. Like on my explore page, it's like just showing me, oh, New Zealand this, New Zealand that, New Zealand. Like, is
Bro,
it a sign?
you
Am
should
I
move-
supposed to go to New Zealand?
Let's go to New Zealand.
Okay.
Let's move there.
Next week we're gonna be in New Zealand, guys. Sorry.
My God. All right. Well, if you've gone this far, thank you for listening to our podcast and watching this video. You can catch us on our socials, which Armando's is all going to be
I'll put it here.
right here. And then,
Came out of his ear.
And then I'm also right here, and these little social
Yeah.
links. But thank you, and we'll see you in either next week or in 2 weeks. We don't know. We still gotta figure that out.
And if you've watched this far, and if you know my socials now, check out my Instagram and go look at my reels, because I just made myself a new logo and I want feedback on it. Tell me what you think of my logo. I made it
we'll
myself.
put it right here.
Hold hands.
Okay. All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye. Okay, now smash the logo.
Cool.